Welcome back to my English lesson. My name is Sokleap, a teacher at Sokleap High School. Today's lesson, we focus on English for Cambodia book 6, Chapter 11, Living Abroad, Unit 2, Life in Wellington. And the first thing we are going to study today is to study vocabulary. The first vocabulary is crowded. Crowded means attitude that means មនុស្សច្រើន in English means the full package or having a lot of people. The next word is industrial. Industrial adjective យើងបកថានៃឧស្សាហកម្ម in English means having to do with industry or business. The next word is study. Study noun បកថាមុខវិជ្ជាឬក៏យើងបកថាការសិក្សាណា an area of knowledge what subject you learn. Lack of noun បកថាកង្វះ in English means missing or does not have. Familiar adjective បកថាដឹងអំពី in English means having some knowledge of. Gradually adverb បកថាយ៉ាងយឺតៗ it means by small step, slowly or eventually. And the last one is climate. Climate យើងបកថាធាតុអាកាសណាធាតុអាកាសហើយយើងបកថា the usual weather condition in the location. Okay. ឥឡូវយើងអានពាក្យថ្មីម្ដងទៀត crowded industrial study lack of familiar gradually climate. Okay, after we study vocabulary, now please open your book and move to Unit 2, Life in Wellington. Section A, talk about the map. Ask and answer the question. Read the story and check your answer. So we have two questions, and this question I let you to discuss by yourself with your partner or your friend. Okay, so now let's move to the next. Section B, read the story again and ask and answer the question. Number 1, why did Mora find New Zealand strange at first? 2, when Mora went to university, had she lived in Wellington all her life? How long had she lived there for? 3, there were 3 reasons why Mora felt at home in Wellington. By the time she was a university student, what were they? 4, how did Mora keep in touch with Cambodian culture? 5, why did she start working while she was a university student? Okay, now please read the story all together. So I have note here, and note here I put the keyword or the difficult word that I think it is difficult for you in the text. Okay, now read the text and see the keyword here. Okay, now start. For her first 3 years, Mora attended a secondary school and learned about life in New Zealand, as it was so different from her previous life and nothing was familiar. Mora found a strength first and gradually. However, her English improved and she got used to a new society, culture, food, and climate. By the time Mora went to the university in Wellington, she felt as though she had lived there all her life. Her study were a pleasure and she never suffered. From the lack of friends, although Wellington was capital city and had all modern buildings. It was neither crowded nor industrial, but life in Phnom Penh was built on the edge of water, which provided a sense of space. Mora also loved the hill that enclosed the city as though they were protecting it and that were covered in tall trees. Mora regularly visited a pagoda with her Cambodian friend and for her first 2 or 3 years continues to study Khmer. At the same time, she kept in touch with her relatives in Cambodia, especially her younger sister Chanda. She missed Chanda very much, but when she read her letter, she felt as though they were still together and that she was talking to her. In one of her letters, Chanda told Mora that she wanted to become a doctor, but couldn't afford the telling fee. The college fee. College fee làនេះបកថាតម្លៃបង់សិក្សានៅថ្នាក់មហាវិទ្យាល័យណា Okay. That was when Mora found a part-time job at the weekend and during the holiday and started sending money to her sister so that she could study medicine. Okay, so now please move to answer. So number 1, why did Mora find New Zealand strange at first? The answer is because life there, the society, culture, food and climate was very different from her previous life. 2. When did Mora went to university? When Mora went to university, had she lived in Wellington all her life? How long had she lived for it? So no, she hadn't. She had lived there for about 3 years. 3. There were 3 reasons why Mora left Phil at home in Wellington. Okay, so the 3 reasons are she liked Wellington, she enjoyed her study, and she had a lot of friends. 4. How did Mora keep in touch with Cambodian culture? The answer is she met Cambodian at the pagoda and continued to study Khmer from her first 2 or 3 years. 5. Why did she start working while she was a university student? The answer is because she wanted to help her sister Chinda to study medicine. Okay, now that's all for our lesson today. Thank you so much for your attention and see you in the next video. Good luck.